I ordered myself a nice cordless angle grinder that has mixed reviews on the website, but I just couldn't resist because it was under 20 bucks with 2 batteries and a charger. So yeah, even if it doesn't work at all, some of the parts are worth that money. So yeah, let's open the package and see what's inside. First, I have to note that there's a wound here. Something hit the box, but shouldn't be a really big problem because these are power tools after all. They are meant to take some abuse at least. So, let's open it here. Yeah. Ooh. All the way around. I don't know why they put it in the biggest bag. We'll see. Maybe the box is slightly bigger than the other. Oh yeah, this is the biggest bag. Oh boy. Let's just take it out. And oh boy. It's my very first angle grinder. I was always afraid of this stuff because it spins at such a high RPM, and if you get a cheap disc, it can crap out on you at any time and put it into your foot or damage something nearby. And yeah, I just never took that risk. Yeah, lithium-ion battery. Yeah, the RPM is 19,500, so yeah, that's big. M5 is the fastening screw, whatever, and 76 millimeter discs are compatible with this. 12 volt battery is 12 volt and 10.8 because it's the same thing. That's just nominal voltage and minimal voltage, whatever. And spindle lock, I don't know what that is, some safety thing probably. And this, I don't know what it is. So yeah, it's a professional power tool. Okay, oh yeah, here's the little damage on the box, but it's not a big deal. And yeah, this is the front. It says the same thing, but it has an additional sticker that says item number ML1186, 5-star distribution, CRL. That's basically means limited liability LLC. Yeah, that's LLC. Yeah, made in China. Okay, so let's see what's inside. Ooh. Oh boy. We have a manual here, a brochure. Oh sure. It says the exact same things. Noise is relatively acceptable, but this is probably just for the motor. 86 dBA. So yeah, when you're grinding stone or something, that should generate extra noise. Yeah, this is not really interesting. Advantages, swap discs, blah 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 blah. But what I was laughing at originally is this. This is really tiny. Tiny bicicleta, as Cartman used to say. Yeah, this is just a piece of foam. Everything seems nice. The 2 contacts are there. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is connected directly to the motor. So there's no, what do you call it? Gearing. It's just direct. And you take this out. Put on the grinding discs. Put it back. And you can potentially put an adapter there, because eventually I want to put on the router bit on this thing, like this, and use it as a router. Yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. So for now, I just want to see one thing. I don't think I'm going to start it yet. 12 volt, blah blah blah. Yeah. It doesn't say the maximum amperage. That's what I'm slightly interested in, but oh boy, you can adjust this. That's nice. Let's put in a stone or whatever you call it, a disc. And let's see. Oh boy. It doesn't even fit. Or this way. It doesn't fit, man. It almost doesn't fit. Like this. And I want to measure. Yeah, you need this Allen key. How do you lock this thing from spinning? Like just like this. Okay, I may have broken it. So yeah, this is what I wanted to look at. This clearance here. That's that's barely anything. So that's 1.5 centimeters of clearance. So you're going to be using this to cut some screws in case of emergency, if you don't have anything else to cut it with. And yeah, in this configuration it's basically useless in any sort of professional setting. So yeah, but it feels solid in the hand. And yeah, let's see the other accessories. Allegedly, this is a charger that 12.6 volt, 1000 milliamp hour. Is that right? Maybe this also doesn't charge to full like with my screwdriver. I'll have to test that. And the batteries are the same way here. How do you get them out? Just here? Oh, yeah. Just squeeze them out. 12 volt lithium ion battery, 1.5 amp hour. Yeah, I'll see that when I believe it. Here's some model number or something, and let's check the voltages on both of these. Yeah, the charger is connected the same way, just like with my drill. Let's see. I also got a second disc with this no brand disc. Okay. So yeah, let's check the voltage. The box doesn't contain anything else, so we'll just discard it. Keep it for later maybe, if I need to return the tool. Let's just see. Voltage, DC, 20 volts. Let's see how much the batteries have in them. Oh boy, 8.6. That's gone, because it's 2 volts per cell. 2 divided by 3, no, it's oh yeah, 2.5. That's fine, I think. If it's above 2.5, then it's just depleted, but not gone completely. So let's see, this one, this may be gone. This is just 2.8 total. So yeah, in some cases you can save these batteries, maybe, but yeah, this one is gone. So I'll have to test it and then see if it can be revived, and then I'll decide if I RMA the tool. But maybe I'll just refurbish this battery, because I have a lot of cells, 2.2 amp hours, and yeah. This allegedly goes into is the same type as with my screwdriver. Let's see. Does it go in? Yep. And it doesn't do anything because it doesn't have enough voltage. Okay. And this one works. Okay. So I'll have to charge them and see. So let me just power this on with the slightly better battery. Let's see if it turns. Oh boy, oh boy. It doesn't. Okay. Nope. Doesn't want to start. And the other one, oh boy, I mixed up the batteries. Oh, okay. So this is the good one. Sorry. Still nothing. What? Why? It doesn't start. So, yeah, we'll have to troubleshoot it or just RMA it. So yeah, this was a short video. If it works, I think it's worth it. But yeah, from what I've seen, yeah, maybe there's some locks thing or something that I have to remove. Yeah, in another video. From what I've seen, it's acceptable, and if it works, then totally worth 20 bucks. Yeah, solid in the hand, one dead battery, even like that. It's good. See you in the next video.